Hello students. Now we are discussing our chapter 8, that is cell, the unit of life. As we know, we discussed this chapter 8 in our 9th class too, and this is the fundamental structural and basic functional unit of our life. When we look around, we see both living and non-living things, and we must have wondered and asked ourselves that what is it that makes an organism living, and what is that an inanimate thing does not have which all living thing has. So answer to this is the presence of basic unit of life, that is the cell in all living organisms. So all living organisms are composed of cells, and some are composed of a single cell, which are known as unicellular organisms, and while others like of many cells are known as multicellular organisms. Now if we'll go to the that what is a cell, so we discuss it that unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. If we go through the unicellular organisms are capable of independent existence, and they are performing the essential functions of life with only one cell. Anything less than a complete structure of cell does not ensure independent living. Hence we will describe that cell is the structural and functional unit of all living organism. If we go through the discovery of the cell, the first microscope was built by Zacharias Janssen, okay, and it was modified by Galileo. And if we now discuss about the cell in relation to the cell, Robert Koch developed the new microscope and studied internal structure of many plants. Now, Robert Hooke in 1665 wrote a book in which he absorbed a slice of cork and found comb-like structures with a number of compartments, and he named them as cells. Cells of Hooke actually were the cell wall enclosing the space left by protoplast. Okay. Again we will go through the discovery. Then Robert Brown later discovered the nucleus of an orchid root. Then Dujardus discovered the living simplified substance of cells which divide and which name as Sarcode Purkinje, and further unnamed as Sarcode as protoplast. Next we will discuss our topic, that is cell theory. Cell theory was given by two scientists, that is Schleiden and Schwann, and they together formulates the cell theory. If we go about this theory, as it we go into detail, this theory did not explain how new cells were formed. But in 1838, Matthias Schleiden, that is German botanist, examined a large number of plants. He observed that all plants are composed of liquid, different kinds of cells, and which form tissues of the plant. Then again, British geologist, that is Theodore Swan, studied different types of animal cells, and he reported that cells have a thin outer layer which today is known as plasma membrane. In short form we can call this as PM. So the cell theory concluded that plant tissues having a presence of cell wall, that is a unique character of plant cell. Then Schwann proposed the hypothesis that the bodies of animals and plants are composed of cells and products of cells.